Beware of SEO Experts, episode 161 of the Marketing for Owners podcast with me, John Butt. It's always me, but I'm going to tell you anyway, because today may be the first time you've ever listened to the show. If so, hello, I'm John. I'm outdoors again in my dark garden in Deal, so if you hear birds tweeting and the wind blowing in the background, or even an occasional seagull, because I live near the sea, then I'm sorry, but hey, it's another nice day. What can you do? So, SEO Experts. Now, for anyone, I'm hoping you know SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization, or in other words, getting to the top of Google rankings. It is everyone's dream to come up number one when do a search for your thing. So if, in my business, if you searched for marketing system, it would be my dream for marketingforowners.com to come up number one. But it doesn't. However, there are a lot of people who can promise to get me to number one for a small fee. Oh gosh, if only it were so easy. What they do, they prey on those of us that are unsuspecting and know no better. They will make it sound easy because that's what they do, because they are sharks and they are salespeople. Yes, salespeople. But they'll take your money, they will do things, they will grow your search engine position, but then they will be doing things that are naughty in Google's eyes. Google have a thing called Google's Terms of Service, and it has a whole list of things you are not allowed to do. And it includes the bare fact that anything that is made to artificially increase your rank in the Google listings is against their Terms of Service. So in effect, any search engine optimization trick is against their Terms of Service. Now you may think, well, lots of people are at the top and they haven't got caught, but if they haven't got caught, they will be caught. And this is the thing, it will then be you. Google have had these algorithm changes and filters added. Famously, there was Google Panda, and then famously again, there was Google Penguin. Now the reason they're famous is because everyone who was in internet marketing was hammered as a rule. And something just popped up on the screen. Did you see that? Well, I'm sorry. Anyway, they were hammered, and some people had spent years and tons of money getting to right onto the top of the first page in Google to be knocked out of sight, out of the park. Big sites like eHow and all sorts were hammered, lost a fortune. eZine articles, all their rankings dropped 70 or 80%. Now, the reason SEO experts will prey on you is because they know you don't know that as a rule, or the people, their customers, don't know that. They can impress you, and of course everyone wants more results from their website. But just the other day I was watching a course, an online course where it's called a course launch, where they have a bunch of videos from a couple of guys. I'm not going to say their names because one of the names is ridiculous and you know who they are. But in that, their course is they were going to launch a product that was going to teach you how to become a marketing consultant and to get customers on the basis of being able to do local Google SEO for them. And in one of the videos, they showed that all you have to do is go to an SEO provider online, hire them for about $200 a month, and then go to your client, offer that service for $500 a month, and then just give it to the other company. Unbelievable. There were many other examples of what they did that then, because they were saying to outsource. That in my book is not outsourcing, that is downright ripping you off. If you were to undertake a service, or to buy or contract a service from a company promising to get you higher in the Google rankings through search engine optimization, you are going to get in trouble at some point. Now, it's not against the law, but when your site has been hammered by Google and has penalties put against it, it's very hard to undo them. Just a word of warning. In our marketing system, in the perpetual sales cycle, we do some basics, some what are called best practice, but nothing to do with what they preach, and that's it. But we base it on promoting yourselves properly to potential clients and getting them that way. Keep listening, we'll tell you more about it. It's a Monday, it's time for a book for the week, and today, a great book, good fun as well, called Made to Stick. It's by two brothers, Chip and Dan Heath, easily available at your favourite bookstore. And what they do is they spent 10 years researching stories. There are lots of urban myths and stories, and some of these urban myths, they may not even be true, but lots of us know them, like millions, hundreds, thousands of millions, billions, yes, thank you, know the same stories worldwide. With no advertising, how do we know? How do those stories stick? Wouldn't it be great if you could get things like that, get your products or services or your stories talked about in a similar way? So they pick out the best bits. Well worth a read. Very entertaining, because a lot of the stories are stories you will know, and they pick them apart, find out where they come from and how it works. What more can you ask? I'll see you tomorrow.